Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. I have today just decided to do a motive power or locomotive update for the very first time since August of 2011. It's now September the 10th, 2012, so it's been a little bit over a year. So it's probably more than high time that I get this done and out of the way with. Well, not literally. I've been requested by a friendly YouTuber who has wanted me to do this video for quite some time. So I got past my procrastinating stage and managed to put this video clip up together. Okay, and I'll show you what has changed and the items, locomotives, and rolling stock, if any applicable, that I've never shown or ones that I've required in the recent year and a half. So the first locomotive that will be shown here on this video is the one that you've been seeing here all along. It's the Conrail SD80 Mac, made by Kato. This is the new 2011 production. Received this as a present, actually. So this is number 4100, and it's the SD80 Mac. Only 30 of them were ever built in reality, and they were all built for Conrail. They were jokingly referred to as the orphan locomotives. Only 30 of them were built, and this is number 4100. I do have number 4105 that came from a previous Kato or Kato release from, I'd say about almost 10 years ago when it was originally made. And so it's a very brilliant locomotive, and that it's very heavy, especially with that big fuel tank and 6 axles. Okay, so just hang on just for a few seconds, and I'll show you the other never before seen locomotives as part of this collection. Hang on, and let's go and take a look at all of them. Okay, I'm back now, and here's some more locomotives here. These are two Kato. These are the SD90 43 Max. These are the later road numbers that Kato had made in the Union Pacific We Will Deliver paint scheme. And these are, of course, painted in Union Pacific's very well-known armor yellow with the steel gray on the roof. And, of course, these are the SD90 43 Max. These are not the real SD90 Max that originally did the 6,000 horsepower. So here we see number 8065 and 8030. Just like the Conrail SD80 that I just previously showed you, I still have yet to get the handrails and grab irons and the multiple trumpet air horns on the roof of the locomotive. So in time, I hope that I can get them all done with as soon as I can. I did get the AC 4400 in Canadian Pacific, its details on it, so I'll just have to go through these other locomotives here and get them completed one by one. But yeah, they did a very good job. Well done, Kato, on this one here. And looking here to the back, I love those flared radiators on them. It reminds me of the SD45s. And so, yeah, these are two more here. Hang on, and we'll take a look at some more very quickly. And, of course, getting back to these locomotives, yes, they do run very smooth as usual, so I haven't noticed any differences with that. But we'll take a look at some other locomotives to wrap up the video. Just a few more seconds, and I'll get you the next ones. Okay, now moving further down, here we see my entire collection of the Kato SD90 43 Max. This time not in Union Pacific, but in the beautiful Canadian Pacific beaver logo, otherwise known as the Golden Rodent. These are, of course, all Katos again. So now just painted in the Canadian Pacific CPR scheme rather than the Union Pacific scheme. And here you see four of them, four different road numbers, obviously, and the road numbers here are 9120 and 9122 on the track closest to the camera. On the other side, you see 9152 on the track further away, and the locomotive furthest away on the track away from the camera is 9138. Those are the later Kato productions. The only one I do not have amongst these locomotives here is 9125, which came from the older release, and I don't have that locomotive. Maybe one day I might find it, but I have these four for now. And of course, this time again, I still have to get the parts put on them. And it'll probably take me some time, as you can obviously see. And they're absolutely beautiful, beautiful locomotives here. And okay, just another second here, and I'll show you the rest and move along with the video. And now next up is we have a Broadway Limited Imports AC6000 CW. Well, it's a model of an AC6000 CW in Union Pacific scheme. This is one of the later road numbers that BLI produced, and you can certainly tell it's an AC6000 because of the large radiators on the rear of the locomotive. They're, of course, larger than what an AC4400 would have. And it's a very lovely locomotive with a lot of detailing, with door handles and grab irons and MU hoses and coupler, uncoupled cut levers there, as well as all the handrails are on it. This locomotive, of course, has the Paragon 2 sound system and DCC, which is an improvement from what Broadway Limited had before, and certainly a lot better than Broadway Limited Blue Line locomotives. We'll come back to this locomotive in just a couple minutes because many YouTubers have requested wanting to hear the locomotive operate, and so I will do so once again in this video. Unlike the old video that I have, or still have up, in this case you'll see it and hear it in high definition picture and sound. Okay, and let's just move on. And here we have another Union Pacific locomotive, my AC 4400 CW, number 5780, with the Union Pacific Building America logo and waving flag. Once again, I still have to put the handrails and the grab irons as well as other details like windshield wipers on this locomotive, but I think it looks really, really nice. And you can see that the fans to the rear of the locomotive on the roof are smaller than the AC6000. In fact, I can actually show you the difference of the two locomotives nose to nose if you want to. There. And there. And here's something a little bit different. Here is my Hornby Railroad 9F. Adds a little bit of a flavor to the collection. Just taking another look at it again. It's running really, really well. And there it goes passing the other locomotives. Okay, and then here Last but certainly not least is one of my never-seen-before Broadway limited imports, Paragon 2 DCC and Sound, Union Pacific painted AC 6000 CWs. It's a wonderful model of this 6,000 horsepower locomotive that was built by General Electric in the late 1990s, beginning of the millennium. And I'll get this locomotive started up and underway so you can enjoy the sound, this time in HD picture and sound. And just one note that this model, it comes fully ready from the factory. It has factory installed grab irons, handrails, MU hoses, and coupler cut levers, and door handles, latches, pretty much anything you can want. And also 2 turbochargers on the roof, the big cooling fans, and those nice big air horns. So let's get it started, and I hope you enjoy this last bit of the video. Thank you for watching.